Now, from your weather authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, last time it was this cold was back in the middle of December, so that gives you an idea just how warm it has been over the past 3 to 4 weeks. But the air coming in Sunday will rival that record cold we had back in early November. If you remember, on the 12th of November, we had a record cold high of only 22, and we could get pretty close to that either Sunday or Monday. But Saturday is still a weather-aware day for a combination of rain in the morning and strong gusty winds throughout the day. Not too much has changed here on the timing. Rainfall amounts aren't going to be all that heavy. Generally, a quarter to a half inch. Up in some of our northwestern counties, we could see as much as 3/4 of an inch. And the timing has stayed the same. The heaviest should be early in the morning, if we're lucky, before sunrise. But throughout the day, a gusty 20 to 40 mile per hour winds that will send temperatures downward after starting off in the low 50s in the morning. Will be falling into and through the 40s. And as this system approaches tomorrow, we've been talking about that potential for a little light wintry mix northwest of Evansville. The National Weather Service has gone ahead and issued a winter weather advisory for Wayne, Clay, Richland, and Lawrence counties, primarily for tomorrow afternoon, when a little bit of a light freezing rain and sleet may move into the area and briefly cause some icing, but temperatures even up here will be going above freezing late tomorrow into tomorrow night. So it's not going to be a major problem, but something to keep an eye on for the drive home tomorrow. Live first warning Doppler, dry right now. Tomorrow night at this time, just plain old rain will be increasing to our north and west as the main rain event comes our way. Live view from our Heads Construction Tower camera, the northeast side of Henderson, under a partly cloudy sky. There's downtown Evansville, and our iMart tower camera looking down on the Lloyd Expressway and the beacon of Evansville Regional there off in the distance, where the temperature right now is down to 28. We got a light north breeze at 5 miles per hour, and most of the areas between 25 and 30. We're going to wind up around 20 by daybreak tomorrow morning, and that's cold, but keep in mind the average low is 24, so we'll still be in that ballpark. We just haven't been in that ballpark much for the past 3 to 4 weeks. You can see the wintry precipitation already breaking out here in the plains, so all this is gradually moving our way, but the bulk of the frozen stuff is going to be moving up here to our northwest. So an updated future tracker slowly increases the clouds overnight. Still some filtered sunshine tomorrow morning, but by afternoon will be overcast, but still dry at the noon hour, and then we'll watch this little area of scattered light rain, well, really light freezing rain and sleet, maybe even a little snow. You can see it up near Fairfield at 3 p.m. Evansville may miss it, and I think our southeastern counties will certainly miss this throughout the day tomorrow at 6 p.m. A little scattered wintry mix along and north of 64, but by 9 o'clock, it's just plain old rain for the most part, but still not much in Evansville yet. If we're lucky, we won't see much until later tomorrow night. At midnight, the leading edge of the steady rains moving into our western fringe, heaviest pre-dawn hours Saturday, and then ending by late morning, early afternoon as temperatures fall into the 40s on gusty 20 to 40 mile per hour winds. A little clearing later in the day. And rainfall amounts still look fairly light, generally less than a half an inch until you get up here into our northern counties where they might be a little bit heavier in some of the rain gauges. But focus on Sunday is on the thermometer. We'll start off around 20 Sunday morning. That's not too bad, but highs on Sunday, despite mostly sunny skies, only in the mid to upper 20s. So overnight tonight, clouds increasing around 20 for the low. The clouds will thicken up tomorrow. Much of the day is dry, but in our northwestern counties, a little light freezing rain and sleet later in the afternoon. The high of 38 to 43 will be probably in the evening. Most of the day will be rising through the 30s. Tomorrow night, we rise through the 40s. In my 7-day forecast, well, we're going to start off in the low 50s Saturday morning as that rain winds down, and then falling back into and through the 40s. As we see a little clearing in the afternoon. Very windy, though. And then Sunday, sunshine, windy, and very cold. 27 for the high. We start Monday at 12 and a high of only 24 with increasing clouds. We may crack the melting point briefly on Tuesday with mostly sunny skies and a high of 33. And then Wednesday, we're back to normal. And you think with all this cold air, we're going to get some snow finally. But it looks like by the time the next system arrives later next week, we are warmer than normal again, highs into the upper 40s. So the cold air is on the way. Not much in the way of snow, but a little wintry mix in our northwestern counties later tomorrow. Then some rain for all of us later tomorrow night, and then get the heavy coats out again come Sunday.
All right. Thank you, Wayne.